everybody, welcome back to the Chillz. Grab your beer and listen along.
Cheers,
Mr. Ruffett. Okay, Andy, so you're on Facebook, I'm on Facebook.
What is Facebook?
What do you mean, what's on Facebook?
What is Facebook?
Well, for those of you that have been sleeping under a rock for the last 8-10 years.
Is it a book with faces in it?
Yes, it is.
Because that's called a yearbook, George.
And your face that I'm going to bitch slap right now is going to be in there because you're retarded. Okay, forget about that.
Forget about what's on Facebook? Isn't that what we're talking about?
Anyways, since you are on Facebook, your grandma's on Facebook, your aunt's on Facebook.
My grandparents are dead, you asshole.
Well, the listeners.
Well, thank you for letting me relive a tragic event.
Oh, sorry. Anyways, Andy, what do you think about the new like on Facebook?
I think this is stupid, because apparently the reason they're doing this is to avoid the dislike button. The dislike button is important.
Anyway,
if you have a friend that always posts every week the new cheeseburger he eats, it's like, dude, you need to stop eating cheeseburgers.
But people need to know how many calories that is.
Listen to me. You post too many pictures of cheeseburgers and you're already too fat. So I dislike this because I don't approve of you eating all of these cheeseburgers and taking pictures of them. I'm not loving it. I'm not ha-haing it. I'm not crying about it. And I'm not angry. I just want you to stop.
Okay, so here's a new like button here, guys. We have a new love button. We have a new ha-ha button.
Just went over
this. Sad, and angry. So you have all these options.
But I'm not angry. I want him to stop.
What if you read an article?
Liking his posts of pictures of cheeseburgers, I am showing to him that I am not impressed with this. I'm not angry because I don't care. It's not my stomach.
What do you mean your stomach?
Well, I'm not the one eating the cheeseburgers and posting pictures of them. He's the one posting pictures of cheeseburgers.
But I think it's Apple's way of going against Apple. I think it's Facebook's way of going against the grain because they don't want to put the dislike button.
But I think they
so
should
they
put
just added like 6 different fucking buttons.
There are so many people that agree with me that they should have a dislike button.
Yeah, but they don't want you disliking the fact that your grandmother just died. So they tried to put like a sad
that's
thing.
different. But if you have a friend who keeps posting pictures of cheeseburgers,
that's why they gave you an option.
You should dislike them.
Yo, I'm in Florida right now on the beach. Dislike.
Yeah, if you want to be a dick, yes. I think a dislike button is important.
Just got my new wheels. Dislike. Got engaged. Dislike.
Well, I mean, probably the girl that wanted to marry you probably dislikes that. I think the dislike button is important.
Yep. Well, what about this, buddy? You just post on Facebook, got married, and then your wife writes dislike.
Oh.
And then she writes like, I made a mistake, I'm out.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is called a direct punch to the balls.
Maybe we didn't have any to begin with.
Huh?
We didn't have any to begin with.
Yes, that is called a eunuch.
Wow, we're getting quite scientific today. You're learning all about the anatomy tonight, guys. I didn't know we had a doctor special on, and I'm sorry for not updating you on that.
Dr. Rough Lavologist. Their jerseys look like the Quiznos symbol.
Yo, they're gonna start to bring back valet services in Toronto.
Look at their symbol. I don't know which team this is.
The red and white?
Which team is this?
I don't know.
The weird circle. What is this?
Capitals? I don't know idea.
Capitals? It might be the Capitals. Doesn't it look like the Quiznos symbol? With their weird Q? Wild versus the Flyers. Yeah. What team is Wild?
Okay, forget about what hockey team we're not watching, because we have no idea.
I'm watching it.
What do you think about the Apple versus the FBI unlocking the phone scenario?
It's interesting. I mean, I think that maybe they should do this.
No, I don't think Apple should give in the back code.
You don't think Apple should give them the back code?
Do you know why? This will take away all the security that Apple has and all the privacy that everyone's entitled to on their phones.
But they catch criminals. That's the whole idea.
But at the same time, once you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Now it's not. Now it's more than
But who's taking it? The police?
the FBI.
You think the FBI would do that?
Yes. The point is, you're giving them this back code now to check for criminals. Tomorrow they're checking your driver's license for expired tickets.
You really think they would go
Or
beyond?
they're checking your Facebook for random. I'm not saying exactly that, but I'm saying it will eventually lead to other things that are way out of the
sue
picture.
them because that wasn't part of their contract.
That's just a whole vicious circle now, really.
It is, but
pretty
it's
much-
like it's just think about because this is exactly what happened in The Dark Knight.
This is like me giving you the keys to my house, and then I say, go in
But
here.
this is what exactly happened in The Dark Knight, right? Because Bruce Wayne or Batman had basically the ability to go through every phone so he could find the Joker,
Yes.
right? Same thing.
This is just like that movie I saw, Fast and Furious 7, where they had the God's Eye, and they could go through everybody's phone to find out where that guy. So, if, for instance, you're on the telephone here talking, they're accessing your camera to see who's in that area.
That is pretty crazy.
So they can see, is he in that area? No, next guy. But this is doing it hundreds of seconds at a time,
Yeah.
so they can see where that criminal is. So he has, this is worldwide, by the way. That's called God's Eye. So let's say I'm in a bar with you and they're looking for you, and I'm holding my phone like this, looking through my pictures, and they're using my camera lens to find you. In the same way, they're giving them the keys, something very dangerous, because this is like the saying, with great power comes great responsibility.
I agree.
And I feel like it will be used for a certain amount of time to catch murderers or criminals, or high-end criminals. At the same time, it will be used for misdemeanors as well later on, or even stupider shit. Yo, Phil, look at this, bro. Look at this guy doing his fucking telephone under break time. Yo, you want to see what
It's
your
really funny.
Yo, you want to see what your girl?
FBI agents doing like illegal shit. It's like, hey,
Yo,
what are you doing down
you want
there?
to see what your ex Jeanette's doing at her house right now? Oh yeah, fuck it. You want her lunch? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it could be really
I got the
dangerous.
sex tape and everything. It's already starting to record.
Oh, she wants to blackmail me, but she doesn't know I have this with that black guy down the street. Anyways, I'm just saying it could get fucking crazy quick.
It could, and Apple would be definitely covering their ass.
So I think they're doing the right thing by not giving it away. Now, if they went to Apple and said, Apple, can you unlock this phone for us to give it back? That's a different story. But going to Apple,
that wouldn't work because they're not going to have the criminal's phone.
No, they have the criminal's phone right now in their hands. They have his phone. They have it. They've already arrested him and everything. Whatever, they have him. But they just want them to unlock the phone. They're not saying unlock the phone and then give it back to us. They're saying give us the technology to unlock it ourselves. That's where the story's at.
Why can't Apple just unlock the phone?
Because FBI wants to have the code for their own
Personal benefit.
Yeah.
Well, not personal benefit, for their
for their personal gain later
for their
on.
investigation. I think Apple should just open that phone because they need that phone.
Yeah,
What
but
exactly does the criminal do again?
he murdered like some people or something. Some high profile.
Why do they need the phone?
They have the phone. They need the information on the phone to give them a solid arrest, like to get
Why do
further
they have
evidence.
the phone?
They don't know. That's what they're trying to find out. If it can lead to a final arrest or a final conviction. I say not arrest. He's already arrested.
So what do you think about the police getting more funding in Toronto?
The police what?
Did you hear about that?
Police what?
The police, the government might be giving police more funding, like the Toronto police more funding. And they're saying that this is not fair because the homeless are going to be less funded because the police are going to be more funded than the homeless. But but the thing is, I think the police are more important than the homeless because the police stop criminals. They keep the peace. They're very important to society. And if they need more money, then they deserve that money. The homeless.
Don't they have homeless centers and shit like that?
They do have homeless centers. Yes.
Like, don't they have like rehabilitation programs?
They think that the homeless should have more money so they can be.
So are we giving them $100 bills? I don't know.
They can have like better shelters. Funding. The thing is with funding, there's always different things you can put funding towards. Like,
oh yeah,
you can fund more police officers, so you can have more police officers in the force, or you could fund another homeless shelter to build, so you can.
I don't think
more homeless.
I don't think the homeless shelter needs to be funded that much. You know, the
basically
point is to get them back on the feet.
Do you think that the government should be giving more funding to the police? So the police
should be like.
hire more officers.
I think it should be like. I think they should give. When I say more, I don't mean like substantially more. I mean like more as in enough.
It's substantially more.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, we should be giving them enough so that they can promote or they can recruit or they can equip them with the proper stuff.
What they were going to do is because the government can't fund everything, right?
Obviously.
So they've got to cut things.
Oh, yeah.
One of the things they were going to cut is the police funding. And the police are saying, you can't do that, because if you do that, then we're going to lose officers, because we're not going to be able to fund all our officers. So do you think that the police are more important than the homeless?
No. Yeah,
right?
That's what I'm saying.
So you think the police should...
At the end of the day, bro, if somebody robs me, I'm not going to call a homeless guy to help me out.
Yes.
Yo, Jim Bob over there, can you help me out? Yo, all I got is half a penny. What do you want to trade?
Exactly. You agree that the police should keep their funding?
Talking about police, well, not really. This isn't about the police, but there's a new law that came into effect. I found this out yesterday when I was just driving. I did something illegal yesterday because I didn't know there was a new law.
It's a new law.
It started in February. And I haven't driven all month because I've been away. And
before we get into that, how do you say February? You say February, don't you?
February.
February, but it's not.
What are you talking about?
February, because there's an R
February.
after the B.
I say the R.
You say February.
February.
Say it again?
February.
You say February, George.
February?
Which is okay. I used to do that too, but it's actually February. It's not
February?
It's February.
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 February. February.
F-E-B-R-U.
Fuckuary. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, guys. I've literally lost the concept of what I'm doing anymore. Am I saying February?
Why do you do this every time I change your way of saying it?
Okay, so how do you say it then?
February.
February.
No, you're saying February. You're saying the U before the R. It's February. It's February. February. Because there's an R. Everyone drops the R.
How are you guys saying it is the question?
It's February. Say it again.
February?
No. Not February.
Well, I'm sorry, but I've just been stuck like that for years. And that's how I say it.
Try to say it again. February.
Apparently, we're off the discussion of the other thing now.
February.
February?
Yeah, February.
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 February. I don't know. Okay, break it down here, late.
February.
Oh, February.
February.
So I'm almost saying blue in there.
You keep saying February, but there's an R right
this
before.
Word is not losing its 100% meaning to me.
February.
So it's February? February.
Exactly. February.
So like I'm saying a brewery in the process.
Exactly. Yes.
February is what he's trying to get at. So it's not February, it's February.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright guys, I just figured that shit out right now, so.
You know what's really funny?
I was saying something. And
okay, you know what?
February.
You should.
Alright, so.
How do you say it?
February.
No, February. Remember the brew part.
Oh, February.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so it's February, okay guys? Sorry for that 10-minute delay on about February.
We're 14 minutes for this whole February speech.
No, it was like a good 2 minutes. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The beginning of the February, the month.
It's February, George. Not February.
Alright. The beginning of this month.
What is this month, George? What's the name of this month?
It's taking an end, isn't it?
What is the name of this month?
Shh, we're in a bar.
What is the name of this month?
February.
No. February.
February.
February. No, not view. Brew. Come on.
February.
Say it again.
February. That's alright. Anyway,
it's a very silent R.
It's so silent. Anyway, forget about that month, okay, guys? Forget about losing your mind and hair for the last 2 minutes of the discussion.
Anyway, in February, what happened?
So there's a new law that happened.
Yeah.
I didn't know that came into effect. I found out yesterday.
What's the new law?
The new law is that you cannot make a right turn or you cannot enter an intersection if somebody is crossing.
Well, that's fair.
No, it's not fair. Because if somebody starts crossing the intersection over here, right? So let's say this piece of paper is the intersection, okay? Or in the sidewalks here.
Not see.
No. Well, the listeners can get an idea. It's like they're crossing the. I'll try to explain this as best as I can. But we're all the way at the end over here. And this iPhone is my car.
Okay.
So here's the lane, right? Let's move this so it doesn't get spilled. If the pedestrian starts crossing here, you're not allowed to make a right turn.
I see.
And so this guy fucking goes all the way onto the sidewalk.
Well, you know why they're doing that?
Why? To piss you off?
No, because of how many pedestrian deaths there have been.
Well, if they're dumb, hit them all.
George, there's been an escalation in pedestrian deaths.
But now I have to wait 20 minutes for the fucking guy to cross the road, and if he's a joke, they're going to be waiting 2 hours.
Because of all the stupid people that have been killed by crossing the street.
Do you know how long each guy takes to cross the road?
Do you have any idea how many people are like engaged in all their stupid technology that they're not even paying attention?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a valid point.
It's exactly that's why they're doing it.
But dude, this is annoying for left turns, right turns, fucking everything.
Yes, it's annoying, but it's gonna save lives.
Does that mean no? I feel like I'm gonna hit up more now that because it's taking forever. But like, I didn't want to kill this guy before, but now it's taking 20 minutes to cross the road because he's fucking milking it. He'll just fucking start walking. He'll flip you off, and he'll stop at the end like this just to piss you off.
Probably you will get assholes like that, yeah.
And then I'll get a fucking ticket because of that. Yes. If I go through the intersection. Yes. Because his ass, his butt cheek is still hanging over the curb or some shit like that.
Just to tell you, I've seen people.
Anyway, guys, what do you think about this? Because retarded.
I've seen drivers, and they're still doing it. So
this is what I think. If your car can fit through there, drive through. If there's nobody there, you can go make your right turn or left turn.
Logically, that makes sense.
Yes, that's usually how I learn how to drive.
Is we cannot trust our people anymore. That's why we have
retarded.
That's why we have to influence these ridiculous.
This is what I was talking about with my mom today. Why do we have stupid fucking rules?
Because of stupid fucking people. I'm serious.
Cheers.
Cheers. I don't know why we're cheering. This is not a good thing. I do not.
We're cheersing to the I don't know, the stupidity.
So
anyway,
our friend.
Who's our friend?
Trademark Bloom.
Oh. Thanks, shout out to helping us a few times, by the way.
Well, the new video is basically thanks to her. Not this video.
Which I haven't seen yet.
Yeah. The video before this one. Anyway, so there is so apparently, officially now, all states are accepting of gay marriage.
In the States.
Yes.
Before it's like 48 or something. Like
all the states. All the states. And it's really funny because there's this guy, I forget his name, it's like Joe something. We'll put the link on the YouTube video. He's so funny. And so he's basically saying how this has now happened, right? Officially, now we have...
It's like a month ago.
We have all... I don't know if it was... Maybe it was a month ago. All states in America now have gay marriage.
And it's happened like end of January, I'm pretty sure.
And he's so... And it's great, because basically he's just like... But I'm not fucking jumping for joy for this, because this should have happened like so many years ago. This is not impressive. This is not crazy. Like, this is... I remember it was basically, this is extremely sad that it took them this long.
I remember it was like...
Gay marriage
it was like...
For all of the states.
I remember it was like something like 40 something had, I forgot the number, had like a number, and then it took them this long to get the last like 6 or whatever.
I know, it's so sad. It's so sad.
You want to hear something funny? I don't know if you heard this guy called Kanye West by any chance.
Oh, yes. Kanye West is apparently in debt by
thank you for getting into that.
$1,000.
No, $53 million. I've read this story like about 100 times about Taylor Swift and Kanye West. And shout out to
that story is so old.
I know, but we haven't done the show. But shout out to Taylor Swift because this was fucking hilarious.
What did she do?
She called his ass out at the Grammys in the most.
Did she do the "I will let you finish"?
No, but that was part of. That was like. So pretty much what happened was remember how Kanye West said something about like how I made this bitch famous in the thing. I mean, one of his song lyrics or tweets or something about that. And then Taylor Swift on the Grammys said like this whole speech about like, well, you should watch it, or we'll put the link because this was a great. Taylor was saying about how nobody made her famous but herself, but in the greatest way possible, as completely insulting Kanye West. And so, back on the same topic of Kanye West, he tweets out that he's $53 million in debt. And he's like, buddy, I need money, this and that. So here's what happens. He's like, you'll help a brother out. Or he's tweeting out all these things. And I'm like, and then he's like, okay. So he tweets to Mark Zuckerberg. What? Listen to this. He tweets, okay? Just let this sink in for a second. He tweets Mark Zuckerberg to send him $1 billion. Number one mistake, buddy. Mark Zuckerberg's on fucking Facebook, not Twitter. So you're failing right there.
Does he have a Twitter account?
No, I don't think so.
So who the fuck did he tweet?
Some fucking fake Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? So you're kind of looking in the wrong spot.
I think the main question for our Kanye West,
let me fill you
what
up.
did you spend $53 billion on?
Oh, and he has a plan to help out. He has a plan for what he's going to do with that $1 billion. He's going to invest in shoes, TV.
Oh, yes. Mark Zuckerberg, please hurry up and send him that money.
AKA,
very valuable products.
He can burn it, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, basically.
He can go make some more Yeezy shit that nobody cares about. Anyways,
this guy is like such an idiot. I was reading a Metro.
Every day he's like saying something stupid.
Something extremely stupid.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
So many celebrities were like behind Kanye West, and then after this blew up, everyone's like, I don't care.
His music really is not that good.
It's not good.
Like,
his new album, I heard, is a downgrade.
I saw him in Saturday Night Live, and like,
it's what we're doing right now.
His music is very experimental, and it's just like weird sounds. Like
that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
The new one is not finished.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna nod my head, and I'm gonna do this weird like.
Anyways,
flip.
We'll leave it at that because that was a good show. Kanye West, by the time we said we'll probably name his next kid Southwest or some shit like that, or East North. Anyways, it's in case if his child gets lost, they know where to go. That's what he's doing. Anyways,
and if you have a child with no name, you've got a problem.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. Hopefully you're done your beer, and next week's episode will be coming soon. So make sure you get that beer ready. Have a good one. Cheers for a good week.
Over and out.
Peace out, motherfuckers.